Today, we are uncovering a truth that only the chosen ones truly feel, a reality that the world cannot ignore. He runs everything except around you, and everyone notices. Have you ever paused to wonder why doors open for you when others struggle? Why blessings seem to follow you even when you remain humble, unseen, and unnoticed? Why people stop, stare, or whisper, sensing a force they cannot explain? This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is Allah's hand, meticulously orchestrating your life with precision, protection, and divine purpose. Every moment, every challenge, every unexpected blessing is a piece of a sacred plan designed specifically for you, a plan that unfolds before the world, even when they cannot comprehend its depth. In this video, we will dive into 7 powerful lessons hidden within this divine reality, lessons that will strengthen your faith, illuminate your purpose, and reveal why Allah's chosen ones always leave a mark that cannot be ignored, whether people recognize it or not. Chosen one, understand this truth deeply. Every detail of your life, every circumstance you face, and every moment you experience is not random, nor is it a coincidence. Your existence is a living reflection of Allah's supreme order and perfect wisdom, intricately designed in ways the human mind can scarcely comprehend. The world around you may appear chaotic, and people may scramble blindly in search of meaning, but your path is guided, measured, and protected by the one who never errs, never forgets, and never overlooks a single atom of your existence. From the trials that shape your character to the blessings that arrive at exactly the right moment, Allah's orchestration is flawless, weaving together events and people, challenges and triumphs, in a tapestry that only He can envision in its entirety. Even when others fail to recognize your divine favor, when they look at your life and cannot understand how you remain steadfast, how doors open, and how opportunities appear when least expected, know that it is the subtle, unseen precision of the Creator manifesting in your reality. Your patience, your perseverance, and your unwavering faith are not only the keys to walking this path, but they are also mirrors reflecting the order of the heavens themselves. Every smile, every hardship, every unexpected victory is a testimony to Allah's meticulous attention to your journey, and the world, whether it admits it or not, cannot help but notice. This is why people are drawn to your presence, why situations bend toward you, and why blessings manifest in ways that defy explanation. It is not luck, it is not talent alone, it is the perfect, divine order that Allah has placed around you, shaping your life into a reflection of His wisdom, a living sign that even amidst apparent chaos, His control is absolute, precise, and purposeful, reminding you at every step that your journey is sacred, intentional, and designed to fulfill a destiny that only the Creator Himself fully understands. Chosen one, every trial you endure, every obstacle that tests your patience, and every moment of difficulty is not a sign of neglect, weakness, or abandonment. Rather, it is a divine affirmation that Allah is intimately present in your life, shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for a destiny that surpasses human imagination. These challenges, no matter how heavy they feel, are not punishments but manifestations of divine care, strategically placed to strengthen your faith, illuminate your character, and fortify your spirit, so that you may rise higher than you ever believed possible. While others may stumble under the weight of their trials, you find a resilience that seems inexplicable, a calmness that astonishes observers, and a clarity that points unmistakably to the unseen hand guiding your steps. People notice the way you navigate hardships, the way blessings still appear amidst struggle, and the way opportunities unfold when it seems the world has turned against you. But what they fail to see is that this strength does not come from your own efforts alone. It comes from Allah, whose presence is woven into every fiber of your existence. The very challenges that seem to slow you down are actually divine accelerators, training your heart to trust without doubt, your mind to perceive beyond appearances, and your soul to rely entirely on the one who never errs and never abandons his chosen. Each difficulty is a silent reminder that you are not alone, that every tear, every moment of anxiety, and every hardship carries a hidden blessing, a divine lesson, and an assurance that Allah's plan is both perfect and unavoidable. And while the world watches, sometimes envious, sometimes bewildered, it cannot comprehend the magnitude of what is occurring behind the veil of reality. That your challenges are not obstacles but proofs, living testimonies of His presence, reminders that even when it feels like everything is moving against you, every element of your life is being meticulously guided, every hardship is a signpost to a greater purpose, and every victory that emerges, however small or sudden, is a direct reflection of Allah's hand working invisibly, powerfully, and unerringly in your favor. Chosen one, understand this profound truth. Your silence is not weakness, ignorance, or indifference. It is a shield, a weapon, and a form of worship that demonstrates your connection with Allah in ways words could never convey. While the world is quick to speak, judge, and react, you have been chosen to embody patience, restraint, and wisdom, trusting that the one who controls all things sees what no human eye can perceive. Every moment you remain silent while injustice, gossip, or misunderstanding surrounds you, you are not passive. You are allowing Allah's perfect timing and justice to work in your favor. People may attempt to provoke you, belittle you, or misunderstand your intentions, but your composed stillness is a testimony to the depth of your faith and the strength of your character, and Allah notices every hidden struggle, every silent act of patience, and every restraint that preserves your dignity and honor. Your silence creates a space where the unseen forces of divine protection operate, where whispers of envy cannot penetrate, and where the hearts of those around you cannot manipulate the path Allah has set for you. Those who watch closely, whether they realize it or not, are witnessing the manifestation of His power and precision through your restraint, seeing a life that is anchored in trust rather than reaction, in faith rather than fear, and in divine alignment rather than worldly validation. Silence, chosen one, is the language of the elevated soul, a subtle yet powerful proof that you are under the protection and guidance of the Almighty, that your steps are being orchestrated with divine precision, and that while others rush to speak, act, or interfere, you are allowing Allah to write your story with hands far greater than any human hand could ever alter. Every look of confusion from those who misunderstand you, every subtle whisper of admiration or envy, is a silent acknowledgement that they sense a force around you that they cannot touch, a divine orchestration that cannot be replicated, and a sacred wisdom that only the chosen ones carry. Your silence is not absence, it is presence. It is not submission, it is power. And it is not emptiness. It is a declaration that Allah Himself runs everything in your life, that His favor surrounds you, and that His justice will always speak for you, long before any human ever attempts to. Chosen one of the most profound realities you must hold close to your heart is this. No matter how much the world talks, gossips, or attempts to manipulate perception, no one can ever fabricate what Allah has decreed for you, because your success is not built on chance, human approval, or fleeting circumstances. It is rooted in divine destiny, orchestrated by the one who sees all, knows all, and controls all. People may try to belittle your achievements, dismiss your efforts, or even attribute your breakthroughs to luck, favoritism, or coincidence. Yet they will never truly grasp that the steps you take, the opportunities you receive, and the victories you attain are a direct manifestation of Allah's favor upon your life. They may create narratives, fabricate stories, and try to rewrite history to fit their understanding, but their words, intentions, and schemes can never touch the reality of what has been divinely ordained for you. The doors that open for you when they remain closed for others, the guidance that arrives just when you need it most, and the momentum that carries you forward even amidst opposition. All of this is a sign that Allah Himself runs the affairs of your life in ways beyond human interference. This truth is both a comfort and a warning. Comfort, because it reassures you that no false narrative, envy, or ill intent can diminish the blessings placed in your path. Warning, because it reminds you that worldly opinions are transient, and the approval of people cannot define or measure the reality of divine orchestration. Chosen one, your success is inherently protected, wrapped in layers of unseen protection, and safeguarded by the one who never errs, never sleeps, and never overlooks a detail, no matter how small. While others may notice your progress, marvel at your ability to rise, or even resent your favor, their perceptions are superficial. They can see the results but cannot fathom the divine mechanisms behind them. Each moment of doubt cast upon you by others, each whisper meant to undermine your achievements, only serves to highlight the contrast between human attempts at control and Allah's absolute command over destiny. And so you walk forward with confidence, humility, and gratitude, knowing that your path is untouchable by gossip, untarnished by envy, and unstoppable by schemes, because true success is not something that can be fabricated, copied, or stolen. It is a reflection of Allah's power, a manifestation of His will, and a living testimony that He runs everything with precision, purpose, and perfection, ensuring that your life becomes a beacon that the world cannot ignore and a story that no human hand can rewrite. Your success is sacred, chosen, and divinely sealed, and every time someone doubts it, misunderstands it, or tries to diminish it, Allah's orchestration only becomes more evident, more visible, and more undeniable, proving that what belongs to you by His decree will always reach you, no matter the opposition, the noise, or the misunderstanding that surrounds you. Chosen one, understand this eternal truth. The very essence of your being carries a light that Allah Himself has placed within you, a light so subtle, so profound, and so divinely charged that it cannot be ignored, even by those who do not yet recognize the source of your influence. Your presence is not merely physical, it is spiritual, energetic, and transformative, affecting the atmosphere, the hearts of those around you, and even the unseen forces that shape reality. Every room you enter, every conversation you engage in, and every situation you face becomes a reflection of this divine illumination, a testament to the fact that Allah has endowed you with a light that cannot be dimmed by human judgment, envy, or opposition. People sense it instinctively, even when they cannot explain it, because your aura carries the imprint of divine favor, patience, resilience, and purity of intention, and these qualities radiate in ways that are visible to the heart, even before the eyes can perceive them. Your presence can inspire hope in those who have none, instill courage in hearts that are faltering, and bring calmness to situations that seem chaotic, not because of your own personal power, but because Allah allows His light to shine through you, demonstrating that His orchestration extends far beyond the seen and the material. The world may attempt to undervalue you, misunderstand you, or even resent the influence you carry, yet no measure of negativity can diminish the radiance that Allah has chosen to place in your life. It is a light rooted in divine purpose, guided by perfect wisdom, and amplified by your faith, patience, and unwavering submission to His will. Each smile you share, each act of kindness you extend, and even the silent dignity with which you navigate adversity becomes a reflection of this illumination, a living sign that Allah runs everything around you in such a way that even the smallest gestures of faith ripple through the lives of others, affecting their perception, emotions, and choices. People notice it without understanding it. They are drawn to your energy even when they cannot articulate why, and they are often compelled to acknowledge, in subtle ways or even overtly, that there is something distinct, sacred, and unexplainable in your presence. This is because your illumination is not a byproduct of personal effort, charm, or talent. It is the divine fingerprint of Allah on your life, a visible manifestation of His favor, guidance, and protection. Even in moments of solitude, when it feels as though no one is watching, your presence continues to radiate outward, touching hearts, shifting atmospheres, and influencing events according to the will of the Almighty. The people who witness it, whether consciously or subconsciously, are seeing a living example of divine orchestration. They see a soul whose connection with Allah is so profound that it cannot be hidden, whose alignment with destiny is so precise that it shapes reality around them, and whose light, though quiet and often unnoticed in its depth, fundamentally transforms the world in ways invisible to the eyes, but undeniable to the heart. The way your presence shifts energy, creates opportunities, and illuminates even the darkest circumstances is a testament to the fact that Allah Himself is at work through you, ensuring that no shadow, no doubt, and no human opposition can ever obscure the radiance that belongs to those whom He has chosen. Your illumination is a living miracle, a silent but undeniable proclamation that the One who runs everything sees you, protects you, and allows your life to serve as a beacon that others cannot replicate, a light that draws attention not for vanity or recognition, but for the manifestation of His perfect will, His boundless wisdom, and His eternal justice, ensuring that even amidst chaos, misunderstanding, and opposition, the impact of your presence is unmistakable, undeniable, and forever aligned with the divine purpose that only Allah Himself can fully comprehend. Chosen one, this is a truth that the hearts of the elevated know well. Comparison is a veil that blinds the soul, distracts the mind, and weakens the connection with Allah, and yet it is a trap that the world constantly tempts you to fall into. From the moment we are born, society imposes standards, expectations, and illusions of success, and it whispers incessantly that your worth is measured by what others have achieved, how they are recognized, or how swiftly their paths unfold. But Allah, in His infinite wisdom, has designed your life as a singular, sacred journey that no human lens can ever fully comprehend. And the moment you allow yourself to compare your path to another, you obscure the vision of the blessings, trials, and divine orchestration that are uniquely yours. The world notices your favor, your victories, your resilience, and even the subtle manifestations of His hand guiding you. Yet the true value of your experiences is known only to Allah, and it is only in your patience, faith, and gratitude that you can perceive it. When you measure yourself against others, even in your mind, you diminish the sacredness of your journey. You open the door to envy, frustration, and doubt, and you blind yourself to the signs of Allah's mercy that surround you in every moment. Each challenge, delay, or struggle in your life has a purpose that is tailored exclusively to you. Each blessing, gift, and divine intervention is placed according to perfect timing that no one else can replicate. And when you attempt to align your life with someone else's path, you disregard the meticulous planning of the Creator, the one who sees the beginning and the end, the seen and the unseen. People may look at your life, observe your progress, and even compare their own paths to yours, but the world cannot grasp the hidden layers of divine wisdom, shaping your reality, the moments when Allah protected you from harm you did not know existed, the doors that were closed to prevent a greater disaster, and the guidance that arrived just in time to save your heart, mind, or soul. To compare is to ignore that what belongs to you by decree cannot be seized, duplicated, or diminished by another's journey. It is to blind yourself to the miracles woven into the fabric of your own existence, and it is to weaken the recognition that Allah is running everything around you with perfect precision, leaving no detail unattended and no blessing unmeasured. Even the envy, admiration, or confusion of others is a subtle acknowledgement that they sense a force they cannot reach, a divine orchestration that cannot be replicated or manipulated. But the moment you allow comparison to take root, you invite distraction, dissatisfaction, and spiritual fatigue, and you obscure the clarity that comes from trusting the one who knows better than all creation. Remember, chosen one, your path is intentionally unique. Your challenges, triumphs, delays, and blessings are meticulously arranged to shape you into the person Allah knows you must become. No two journeys are alike, no two tests are identical, and no two manifestations of divine favor are the same. Your attention, therefore, must remain on your own steps, your own faith, and your own growth, because it is in this alignment that Allah's blessings multiply, your purpose becomes clear, and the radiance of your life cannot be dimmed by the shadows of comparison. Each time you resist the temptation to measure yourself against another, you strengthen your spiritual sight, allowing your heart to recognize the signs of divine orchestration, the subtle openings that no human could have engineered, and the blessings that are being tailored specifically for you at every moment. Comparison blinds, envy distracts, and impatience distorts reality. But trust in Allah anchors your soul, magnifies your awareness, and reveals the miraculous truth that He runs everything around you except the boundaries of your destiny, and in that sacred space, your life flourishes in a way that the world notices but cannot imitate, a living proof that your journey is sacred, intentional, and entirely under the care of the one whose wisdom surpasses all understanding, whose timing is flawless, and whose love and guidance are woven invisibly into every step you take, every challenge you endure, and every blessing that reaches your hands in its perfect, divine moment. Chosen one, the most profound and transformative truth you must internalize is that your faith is the lens through which Allah's presence becomes visible, tangible, and undeniable in every aspect of your life. And it is this faith, steadfast, unwavering, and rooted in complete submission, that magnifies His power, guidance, and blessings in ways that the world cannot ignore. While others rely on fleeting strategies, human connections, or superficial efforts, your life is a living testament to the reality that when you place your trust entirely in Allah, surrender your desires to His will, and maintain patience amidst trials and uncertainty, every circumstance, challenge, and opportunity aligns according to His divine wisdom, revealing that He Himself is orchestrating everything around you. Your faith does not simply exist in your prayers or rituals. It is active, alive, and transformative, shaping the energy you carry, influencing the outcomes of situations, and illuminating the hearts of those around you without a word being spoken. The world may notice your successes, your composure, and your resilience, but they cannot perceive the depth of trust and submission that fuels these manifestations. They witness the light, the blessings, and the alignment, but they remain unaware that the true engine behind it all is your unwavering reliance upon Allah, whose knowledge encompasses every atom in existence and whose power runs all creation. Every time you maintain patience when circumstances seem unbearable, every time you act with integrity when the world cuts corners, every time you forgive, show mercy, or uphold truth despite opposition, your faith acts as a magnet, drawing divine presence closer, amplifying protection, and accelerating guidance in ways invisible to the human eye. Chosen one, understand that it is not the magnitude of worldly actions or visible effort that determines the presence of Allah in your life. It is the sincerity, steadfastness, and depth of your heart's faith. He magnifies His presence where faith is unwavering. His guidance flows where trust is absolute, and His blessings descend where patience meets conviction. This is why people notice your journey. They see the extraordinary unfold in ways that defy explanation, the synchronicity of events that surpass logic, and the unshakable peace that accompanies your presence even amidst turmoil. What they witness is His work, made manifest through the conduit of your faith, and while they cannot fully understand it, their recognition is an indirect acknowledgement of the sacred alignment that exists between you and the Almighty. Your faith transforms ordinary moments into miracles, hardships into lessons, and waiting periods into stages of preparation, revealing that nothing in your life is random, nothing is wasted, and every detail is intentional, meticulously arranged, and fully under the control of the One who knows what is best for you. Even when others attempt to challenge, doubt, or undermine your journey, your faith anchors you, allowing the invisible forces of divine protection, favor, and orchestration to continue their work unhindered, ensuring that every step you take, every decision you make, and every blessing you receive is amplified in its impact and perfectly aligned with your unique purpose. Chosen one, this is the power of faith. It does not merely coexist with life's trials and blessings. It magnifies the presence of Allah so profoundly that every challenge is softened, every blessing is expanded, and every interaction becomes a testament to divine wisdom. And so, as you navigate your path, remember that your faith is more than belief. It is the amplifier of the Almighty's presence in your life, the channel through which unseen forces operate, and the source of the unshakable certainty that everything happening around you, everything that others notice, and every blessing you receive is a reflection of Allah's meticulous orchestration, infinite wisdom, and unbounded mercy, all made visible through the unwavering light of your devotion, the steadfastness of your heart, and the purity of your trust, proving that He runs everything in your life with precision, care, and divine intention, and that your faith, above all, magnifies this presence in ways that not only shape your destiny, but also illuminate the world around you in profound and undeniable ways. Chosen one, as we conclude, remember this: the world may notice your journey, your blessings, and the way everything unfolds around you, yet the truth is far deeper than what anyone can see. Allah Himself runs everything in your life with perfect precision, wisdom, and love, and every step you take, every trial you endure, and every success you achieve is a reflection of His divine orchestration. You are not here by chance, and your life is not a series of random events. It is a sacred path, meticulously designed, protected, and elevated by the One who sees all things, knows all things, and holds all things in His perfect control. The lessons you have learned today from recognizing divine order, embracing challenges as proof of His presence, understanding the power of your silence, acknowledging that no one can fabricate your success, realizing the illumination your presence brings, avoiding the blindness of comparison, to magnifying His presence through unwavering faith, are not just concepts, they are truths meant to anchor your heart, fortify your soul, and remind you of the immense favor, protection, and purpose that Allah has placed upon your life. So walk forward with patience, humility, and gratitude, knowing that every observer, every whisper, every glance of awe or envy is a witness to the living miracle of divine orchestration, and that your path is sacred, unstoppable, and destined to fulfill a purpose that only Allah Himself fully understands. Hold fast to your faith, trust His timing, and let your life continue to be a testament that He runs everything, even when the world cannot see it. And let this truth inspire you, uplift you, and remind you that as His chosen one, nothing in creation can ever diminish the light, the favor, and the divine alignment that belongs uniquely to you.